I attended Governor Thomas Johnson High School and competed in cross country, indoor and outdoor track all 4 years with head coach Paul Flynn. I absolutely loved running and seeing Coach Flynn. I tried hard never to miss a practice or a race. Any chance I got to hang out with Coach Flynn, I did. Well, this is a core memory and life-changing moment in my life. The first week of school during my 7th grade year, Paul Flynn was my gym teacher. Our class ran the 1 mile. There are fields behind Monocacy Middle, and we had to run 2 laps. Being the competitive person I am, I'm out there trying to beat all the boys. As I reach the halfway point where he's standing, he looks down at his stopwatch and says, "God, gal, you can run." At that point, Coach Flynn inherited, whether he wanted to or not, a small parasite that, eventually grew into the hearts of the entire Flynn family. I was so excited when he invited me to be a helper for the high school cross country and track teams during my 8th grade year. Every day after school, we would ride to the high school where he coached. I'd help record some times and get ice for the girls. Some days I'd run with the team. I absolutely cherished every second I could be around him. I'd even be sad during summertime, even cry because I missed him so much. I just wanted to be around him. He was the first adult in my life that was always so nice. He genuinely cared and always gave encouragement and praise. Honestly, had no clue how good I was or the many dozens of newspaper articles I appeared in. I was just focused on living day to day with working hard at practice to make Coach Flynn proud, showing up to a part-time job at Roy Rogers, Weiss, or Burger King to earn a little money so I can buy some shoes and clothes. It wasn't until I was going through high school stuff that I had stored in the attic to prepare for this day that I got a glimpse of my running career as a TJ athlete. Like, wow, what was I really that good or a famous local celebrity? I at the time I had no idea. It's hard to just pick one major event that stands out to me. What comes to mind is the laughing and inappropriate stories I had with teammates. There were times Coach Flynn thought we were out running a warm-up or a cool-down, yet we were hiding behind Rose Hill Manor goofing off and slacking. This would never be allowed in 2024, but back in 1994, we would pile the entire team in the back of Coach Flynn's pickup truck, and we'd drive to Gambrel State Park or other locations for training runs. When his truck died, we all crammed into his used minivan, listening to country music on 99.9. I'd get rides home every day from practice and meets. On evenings, Coach Flynn worked high school sporting events. I would stay after practice. I'd mooch a few bucks off of him to buy something to eat and hang out by his side. My most memorable workout was doing 100 meters at 30 seconds or less a split. The goal was to run 100 meters in 20 seconds. You rest 10 seconds. And as soon as the watch beeped, you take off and you repeat. And you do this for 100 times. And at the time, running 6.2 miles at 5:33 pace, that was a really big deal. My biggest obstacle would have been navigating a dysfunctional childhood and family. I didn't even let it bother me though. Coach Flynn and head football coach Ben Wright, they just scooped me up. They mentored me, they fed me, instilled a hard work ethic. They helped me get into college and they refused to give up on me. I am where I am today because of the efforts of both of them. I know if Coach Wright was still alive, he would be super proud to be sitting there at my table tonight. We'd be laughing about spelling Sally Glenn's name for each squat and dip rep we did together. I want to thank the many people who have helped me and supported me through this amazing life accomplishment. I want to offer a special thank you to Sheldon Sheeler. This award would not be possible without his efforts of getting my name on the ballot and making me look really good to the voting members of the Hall of Fame committee. Thanks, Sheldon. This whole journey started with the spark from my middle school gym teacher. But the fire continued to grow with every supportive friend, teacher, coach, neighbor, and teammate I had. I can't name everyone, but here are a few. I'm so lucky to have the entire Flynn family and their spouses in my life. Coach Ben Wright, Coach Jack Griffin, Coaches Dawn and Sharon Boyer, Coach John Grimm, Coach Frank S., who even knows how to say his last name, I never knew, Wayne Kretzer, Jim McNitt, Coach Nibs, Coach Chuck Nichols, Dr. David Levine, he was my podiatrist there and loved him, fixed my feet, did a couple surgeries. Coach Mike Spindler, this guy has always been there at various events around the country to offer support. A face was always cheering me on, 40 plus track meets and 8 consecutive years at Penn Relays. With nearly 40,000 people, Coach Spindler pops out of nowhere and is cheering me on and running the Boston Marathon in 2014. I thought the guy only had like one good eye. No clue how he could see me. To this day, Mike Spindler will happily invite me to be on a Cumberland Valley Athletic Club team event. Go CVAC. I'll see you November for the 63rd annual JFK 50 miler. In college, my amazing and supportive coach Mark Van Alstyne, Kathy Klein, Nancy Miller, and all the athletic trainers who saw me daily. My buddy, retired Navy Chief Doug Stutz, he's encouraged and supported me for decades with his friendship, humor, and running shenanigans. My neighbor, friend, and running buddy, Corrine Lee, and her husband, Jeff Lee. She gives me PT consults on demand in driveways and living room floors. She fixes body parts I abuse and scores me many free race entries for J&A Racing here in Hampton Roads. Knowing a good physical therapist keeps this 44-year-old mom of 2 tiny little boys young and fit. I hope my 2 little boys, Eric, who is 5 and present tonight, and Parker, who is 2.5, will one day look back at this video and will not only be proud of me, but be in awe that just one person can say one tiny little thing, and it can change the course of history of someone's entire life. That is powerful. Doing something you love with others that you care about makes the greatest memories and happiness for me. I may not be running a 3:10 marathon or an 8:16 JFK 50 miler right now, but I love being a mom. I love spending time with my family and beating most of the other women in my age group from 5Ks to ultra marathons. The best advice I have read and would give to others comes from a famous motivational speaker that I absolutely love. His name's Les Brown. Look him up, read his books, or listen to him on YouTube. Fear stands in the way of any dream you have. You have to change your mindset and your way of living to grow into the person you want to be. Fear kills dreams and holds you back from doing something that you know within yourself you are capable of doing. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is a state of mind that will paralyze you and hold you back from your dreams. It can be changed. Surround yourself with positive, successful people that you can learn from. Read or listen to books that will grow your mindset and change the way you see yourself. I am truly honored to be selected as one of the best athletes in Frederick County. I'm so grateful that the Flynn family could be here to celebrate this special occasion with me. I didn't know I was that good. I just consistently showed up to cross country and track practice to spend time with my favorite teacher and coach. I had no idea that it would lead to a lifelong love of running, records, national championships, and this prestigious award. Thank you.